No dobra, złoto. Jeszcze oczywiście złoto dostaniemy od komendanta. Więc teraz się do niego wybiorę i będę miał nawet sporą sumkę. Ty jesteś... Kowalem. Nie. Nieważny jesteś. No ciekawe, czy komendanta mogę okraść. Jeśli jest taka opcja, to na pewno nie, bo to pewnie będzie na 3. poziom. A 3. poziomu nawet nie będę mógł się nauczyć. Tylko do 2 będę mógł dojść. U tego całego pila. Dobra, więc czego?
Ah, good thing you're here. I've been hearing rumors, but I want the news straight from you.
About the Don's followers. Sid was tough, but he won't be a problem for you any longer.
Sid? He has long been a thorn in my side. I'll be glad to see the back of him. Here, please take this gold as a reward.
What about these outlaws you mentioned?
Before the Inquisition came, Don Esteban had great influence in this town. But when we arrived here, he retreated. Now this bandit king is hiding somewhere beyond these walls. Without him, his people are disorganized. As long as their numbers remain manageable, they have no power, though they remain an irritant. If we are to stop them becoming more than that, we must remain alert.
What is your role in this town?
To defend it, to keep order, to protect the citizens in the Order's care. That is my duty to the town. My duty to the Order and humanity is to make sure the artifacts we find are shipped to the monastery. The temples that rose from beneath the ground are full of artifacts. And every petty thief on this island is trying to steal them. The Inquisitor has commanded that all artifacts are to be taken to the monastery. People think he wants them for money. But I sense he sees a link between these artifacts and the disasters that have befallen us. He is seeking a clue to our salvation. We must gather these artifacts. We must convey them safely to the monastery. We must see that the Inquisitor is able to proceed with his business.
We've disrupted the Don's plans. The town should be safe for now.
Yes, we certainly have less to deal with now, and weakening the Don strengthens us. It is only a question of time until the Don finally abandons his plans altogether. Now it is time that we dealt with the artifact smuggling. I must know how the artifacts are leaving the town without being found.
I will stop the artifact smugglers.
Good. I have heard rumors that the brothel on the Harbor Quay is connected with the smuggling. But I can't imagine Sonia is behind this racket. If you were to find proof of who is, we could finally arrest the smugglers.
Więc chodźmy do burdelu. Znowu. Tylko tym razem zrobimy w nim więcej. Nie, nie będę tam spał. W burdelu pośpię. Zaraz pójdę też do Avalo. Do tamtego gościa, co sprzedaje bronię. I pewną rzecz mu ukradnę, która mi się w przyszłości przyda. Witam. A teraz gadaj wszystko, co wiesz.
Good job, sweetie. That bastard Erickson had it coming.
What can you offer me?
You are in the finest brothel in town. If you can't find it here, it's not worth having.
That drunk Erickson has taken off.
That's a weight off my mind and no mistake. I think that warrants a reward.
Dzięki. Będzie darmowa noc. Fajnie.
Do you also sell information?
If you have the gold, I have the knowing. Give me 10 gold coins, then ask your question. If I can answer it, sweetie, then I will. And if I can't, then I still keep the gold.
How does that deal work for me?
Believe me, there's little that goes on round here that doesn't come through my doors sooner or later.
Comforting to know.
But no risk, no fun, right?
Okej.
I do need information.
I'm all ears.
Najpierw wezmę drugi dialog.
What exactly does the Inquisition want with Harbour Town?
They're after the gold artifacts. Crazy for them they are. No idea what they do with them. All I know is everything they gather they take up to the monastery.
Teraz znowu druga opcja.
Why are there so many golden artifacts in this town?
They've been mostly brought in by the farmers. The artifacts turned up at the same time as those ruins. They just popped up, practically overnight. But you can't eat gold, so most artifacts have been traded. Until the Inquisition claimed that all artifacts must be handed over to them, without any compensation. They came down hard on artifact smugglers too. Most got thrown into the monastery, if they were lucky.
No i teraz ostatnie.
I need to know something. Who's responsible for the artifact smuggling in this town?
Well, I think you've got enough of a reputation that I can trust you, so listen up. In the storeroom, behind our washroom, is Scordo, one of Esteban's men. The picture on the wall in the washroom hides a secret switch. It opens the door to Scordo's hideout. No idea what he does in there all day, but I know he's guarding something, and it's behind that door at the end of the passage. He always has the key on him. You want to know what he's up to? If I were you, sweetie, that's the first place I'd look.
To mi się bardzo przyda.
Thanks for the information.
Anytime. Like I said, there's not much I don't get to hear about, one way or another.
A dobra.
So if I was a customer, who would you recommend to me?
Olga's over there. She's a lovely girl. Very friendly and extremely flexible. And behave yourself, understand? I don't want to hear any complaints.
Dobra. Nie będzie. Tak myślę. Witaj.
I can tell you're hungry for the kind of adventure that only Olga can bring. I see things. I know things. It's just Madame Sonia and a few gold coins stand in your way.
I paid Sonia for your services.
I understand what a man wants. You're an explorer, am I right? An adventurer. Come conquer my continent's lover. Did I take you to a few places you've not seen before?
Yeah, you could say that.
I wonder why I haven't seen you before. I see many things. Things that are unseen by most. I'm psychic.
I haven't been here long.
And you don't plan on staying long, right?
No, I have business to take care of.
Pity. But something tells me you will prove important to this place. So let me give you something for the hard road ahead. If you have upset another and they will not speak to you, then this scroll will soothe them. It contains a powerful spell, so use it wisely.
Thank you, Olga.
I wish you luck on your continued adventures. I feel you may need a great deal of it.
Dobra. Dzięki. Teraz Scordo. Kryjówka jest gdzieś tutaj. Obraz. Widzę obraz. Działa. Haha. No patrzcie, jak się ukrył cwaniaczek.
What are you doing here? What do you want?
I came to see if you have any casual work.
Work? I can get my hands on enough workers if I need them. I'll take your gold, though, if there's something you'd like to buy while you're here.
Too risky. What are you selling?
Antiques. Golden ones. Things brought in by the refugees. All legit. I have provenance for all of them.
Let's trade.
A w ogóle mam złoty miecz. Ten, co było trzeba zrobić z odłamków. Czy coś się tu jeszcze sprzedać? Coś niepotrzebnego. Skóry już mi nieprzydatne. To też. Bursztyn bardzo przydatny. Dobra, masz te śmieci. Chcę walczyć?
Why are you back here in a storeroom?
Dangerous times. Lots of thieves. Man needs security.
You're hiding. Hiding from whom?
There's a world of difference between hiding and being discreet.
And where do these antiques come from?
Inheritances, grandmother's mantelpieces, and farmers' hideaways. A man gets caught selling anything illegal, trading artifacts, he gets in trouble. I deal in antiques.
Where does that passage over there lead to?
That's no passage. That's a storeroom. And you're going to stay away from it. Because it's my business.
So what brings a man like you into a storeroom?
There you go again. Blunt you are. I'm a man trying to make a living in difficult times. Times when creatures would take your life off you, and your fellow man would strip you of your pride. And what's a man without pride?
This is why you don't like the Inquisition being here.
The Don knows pride. I'm talking about years of injustice. Years of faceless men. Names on paper from the mainland deciding our fate. I'm talking about using events to escape the chains they've been keeping us in. People think it's just about surviving. But what's the point of having a life if you spend it paying taxes, working to the bone for others to live in gold and silk?
A man needs pride.
I'm thinking you must be that castaway. I've heard you've been helpful. Helpful to the Inquisitor, that is.
What makes you say that?
Oh, you know what it's like. Word gets around. And you do seem to be everywhere, collaborating, doing his good works. Good for him, that is. And his good seems to be leaving others starving, doesn't it?
No dobra, czas się dzieje pozbyć.
All right, Scordo. I know you've been smuggling artifacts out of the town.
Do you now?
You know all artifacts are supposed to be handed to the Order.
You know, I think you're right. I found this sword in the ruins, so we fight.
Grozisz mi? Grozisz mi? Ja mam złoty miecz, który miał należeć do Dona. Chociaż Don ma lepszy miecz, ale co tam? No dalej, Scordo. Coś nie w formie? Już odebrałem ci ponad połowę życia. A ty mnie jeszcze ani razu nie trafiłeś. O, dobra. Dobra, nie będę nic mówić. Bo mnie będziesz trafiać, prawda? Tak to zawsze jest. Mówię, że coś się nie dzieje, zaraz to się stanie. Powiedziałem, że mnie jeszcze ani razu nie dziabnął, no to po chwili mnie dziabnął. Tak to działa zawsze. Dobra, Scordo. Nie ośmieszaj się już, tylko padaj. Walczysz beznadziejnie. Dzięki za ten twój mieczyk. Klucz do kanałów. Chciałem go dobić, ale już stał, dobra. Co tutaj mamy? Jeden kredens. Nie za dużo. I nie za dużo w nim też było. A tutaj co za przejście? Proszę bardzo. Ale ciemno. Wyjście z miasta. Będzie trzeba się przespać, na pewno. No to Scordo, co mi powiesz? Wyniesiesz się stąd? W końcu?
Scordo.
What? Thought you'd killed me? You're not the first to have tried. I don't die easy.
Ta. No to... Zobaczmy, co za kosztowności tutaj masz. No i pierwsze otwieranie zamków.
Better start again.
I pierwsza porażka.
It broke.
I wytrych się złamał.
Damn.
I kolejny. Świetny początek. 2 wytrychy już poszły sobie. Miałem 11. Fiolka zawsze może się przydać. Jabłko też. Ile mam jabłek? Jabłka mi się przydadzą później. 10. No to dobrze. Co tutaj ukrywasz? Poważnie? Tam było przejście, tak? A tutaj było... Dobra.
That didn't do it.
Inteligencja pewnej osoby jest
That wasn't it.
za mała.
That didn't do it.
Co ja zrobiłem?
It broke.
Kurczę, nie ten guzik.
Did it?
I jeden wytrych sobie poszedł, ale za to trochę złota. W tych kufrach ze skarbem chociaż coś jest.